Hello! How are my punks doing today? I probably peaked the mic doing that, but fuck it, we got energy. And speaking of energy, I have me a tasty little snack. So yeah. Yeah, I heard, I did some research into some good foods to have for energy levels, and I've started to build a diet. I didn't kind of follow the diet super strictly today because I knew I was going to be at a... But anyways, I'm trying to diet at least... It's not like a regular diet where it's like never have the bad foods. No, this is just a diet on days when I stream. So that way I'll have more energy in my life. But so yeah, a while back, so there's like a bunch of like healthy little foods on it. But yeah, sorry, full stop. I'm just like, I have this packet of like edamame, which I really like edamame, and I got this like, oh, they come in like a big bag of flavors, and it's like, oh, I bet they just come in 3 big bags. No, they're like packet size, and I can't open this shit. 1 sec, I'm gonna go look for my... Fuck it, fuck, found it! Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna pop a packet of these and we'll see. If it is just like a packet, then what I paid for it is a lot better for me. Because like, if there's a big bag of food just lying around, chances are I might just like sample at it unconsciously, so I have to be careful. But if it's like already divided up, perfect. There we go. God, they made this like the toughest thing they could find. I don't have scissors, all I have is a pocket knife. Wait, cut away from yourself, Dragonic. And try not to cut any computer cables at the same time. But yeah. Okay, so apparently edamame and like apples, bananas, avocados. I don't really like bananas, so that one's... Oh, eggs. Eggs are good for the breakfast slot. But yeah, apparently edamame, which I've had stir-fried edamame like all the time, because I just love it so much. I had it once at a Japanese restaurant, and I'm like, huh, this is kind of good. Huh. I tried making it for myself, and it was very easy. Just salt and cooking oil. Throw it on a skillet. Bam, you're done. But yeah, apparently I have the sriracha flavor for today. Not that hot, but I can see it being too hot. Oh, but No More Heroes music is perfect for this part of the stream. Just to get me excited, get me hyped up, get me ready and raring to go. Alright, let me make sure I have all my stream stuff set up. It should be. Hold on. Okay, never mind. For a second there, I thought we lost all of our notes, but no, I just turned it on and off again. I just turned that specific layer. Alright. Man. The fuck was that? Oh, that was me plugging in my art tablet. Doink. Pet alarm, your system is working. Also, before I go on any further, before I forget, Unity Boy 98, thanks for the follow. Alright, so today's docket, we got VLR. We're gonna play some VLR. We're gonna finish off. We have 3 endings I left. We have 2 side endings. And then I have like the final true big super chocolatey mega fudge ending. All right, let's see what we got here. We got Nonary Games. I should launch Nonary Games. Nonary Games, why aren't you launching? Well, you never did the thing. Shut up, Nonary Games. You should launch automatically because it's that time of the day. But yeah. So, if you may have noticed, I'm a little bit late. And yeah, that's my fault. I had to go hang out with relatives because one of the said relatives had a birthday party. It pretty much went how you would expect. The food, great. The company, eh. Alright. But essentially, yeah, no, it was a typical family gathering. One set of family members is just like, yo, let's talk. There's like no in between. There's like either the family relatives who want to talk about the adults, like politics and stuff like that, or you have the kids who are insufferable. Actually, the kids are less insufferable than the adults. Let me state that. I didn't hit post on the things, right? But yeah, I ended up sitting in the corner reading online manga. That was nice. The place was so packed with people that I ended up eating my food on their exercise equipment. There was nowhere else to sit, no table space anywhere, so I just like went over to their treadmill and just like sat down on the side of it. But yeah, I made the cardinal sin of like eating too much in the main meal and then regretting it when the desserts came. But yeah, they had the good ice cream. They had there was my sister's cheesecake, which is always amazing, and they also had cookie cake. And I was like, fuck, why did I bother getting a salad if I'm just oh. But yeah, I filled up on the main course, which was like, I don't know what they called it because they never said, but like they got this dish from an anime and it was like meat cooked after it was battered in eggs. And I think, I don't know, it feels like it should be soaked in eggs, but with panko on the edge of it. This was just meat with eggs around it. But yeah. It was also really freaking hot. I felt so bad for the dog. Like, every time I go over, I just want to play with the dog because the doggy is a good boy. But he bit one of the relatives one time, and so now no one is allowed to go out around the dog. And I worry about that dog. Not like I'm sure he gets plenty of loving, but like I always feel bad when like the dog has to sit outside when a bunch of guests come over. And the dog wasn't even super aggressive. It was just like a little nip, but that broke the skin. But yeah, no, they have to be careful because like kids come over there too. And I just feel so bad. I want to like go out and play with him, you know? He just looks so sad. Like he has the perfect like the back door to that place is easily visible, and you can just look right out and see the dog. So sad, so lonely. All right, that's enough edamame. That's enough of that. All right. Okay, so heads up, I don't have the schedule ready. I'm sorry. So there's no schedule for this upcoming week yet. I need to tweak some things, get back with one person about something, but I can tell you what the very next stream is going to be. Let me check. Random browser. Will this work? I have no idea if this is gonna work. This is like a link to a Twitter page. Oh god. Well, we can do it. Oh, that's cropped as all hell. Hold on. This is so not gonna work, but we're gonna try. Okay, so this Sunday I'm gonna be doing VCAT with Lord. It's not gonna be here, it's gonna be on his channel, but don't worry, I'll post a link into the Discord when we do go live. Yeah. If you don't know what VCAT is, VCAT stands for Virtual Market. It's just a great place for like big businesses, but more importantly, small artists to show off their wares in 3D space that is VR chat. And yeah, it'll be fun. Lord has always done like a VR chat event every week. I mean, every time it's come around, which I think it's like twice a year. I think it's like the Olympics. No, the Olympics is... I forget how it is, but I know it's seasonal. Like, there's the summer and then there's the winter. But yeah, there's 2 every year. Virtual markets. And they're just really cool to shop by, see what people are doing with technology and things of that nature. It's like going shopping with your friends, except it's your friends are dressed up as furry avatars or like an e-boy 9% of the time. All right, let's move on, shall we? But yeah, all right, let's start up. Let's figure out where the fuck we're continuing from. Because I believe we're on a brand new route today. Well, not brand new, but we got to figure some things out. All right. So today we got like just this one tree. Just this one tree to deal with. So we'll probably go through this, go through here, go through here. We'll probably have like 1 or 2 more puzzle rooms. Yeah. But we only have like 4 endings, which I suspect half of which are bad endings. So I expect probably this and this are just bad endings. And then this and this are important endings. And then this right here is very likely going to be the big goddamn true ending. But yeah. That's the plan for today. As always, we have our big chart of mysteries, our big conspiracy board of random things and whatnot. Let me get me a paint layer. And I'll make a new paint layer. And I'll grab this tool. And I'll grab... What's a fun color? What color do we want? Let's stay away from that. Let's go with blue. We have red, green, RGB, red, RGB, blue. Okay. So the remaining mysteries that we have are K, Luna, and a little bit of Fee. I think. All right, I'm gonna make some educated guesses right here, right now, saying like, who do we think? What's the scenario going on with these people? But I believe Luna. What do I believe Luna to be? I could see Luna being one of the scientists who worked with sorry, who probably worked on Radical 6. That could be something. That could be something like that. She said she knows medical, but she's not a nurse or doctor, but she does have a medical degree. So I'm thinking Luna is a researcher, which would fit that. That's my main theory. Researcher. Fee, I don't really. I feel like Fee is just hyper entwined with Sigma, and we're not gonna find that out until we deal with what Sigma has going on. Let me check the chart. Yeah, here's where the Sigma ending is. Oh man, I don't know what we're gonna do about the Sigma end. Right. So the Sigma ending was like, hey, we found out that they were robots. And we found out Sigma has robo arms. But we'll figure more of that out later. Now, for the big dog, for the biggest mystery in the room. Who the fuck is K? Who is this motherfucker? Who is he? Well, I have some theories. I feel like K is someone. There are two lines of thoughts. And just knowing who Kotaro Uchikoshi is, it could be a number of things. One, he could just be some fucking guy that we would just not recognize. He could just be some fucking guy who's has not been teased within the story at all. This has happened, and Kotaro Uchikoshi is not afraid to use this, even for major moments. He's just some guy. Just some guy that you have not been exposed to prior to or anything like that. Now, let's see. He says he has amnesia. He does have lust. He was near the dead woman. The mask and suit feels normal. And his suit needs a key. All right. I think he might be this 0. That's a possible theory. He could be 7. That's a possible theory. Maybe 7's been using this disguise a lot, and that's why it feels normal. This could be... No, Snake is offsite. Snake is offsite. And if we're saying Tenmyoji is Junpei, if we're thinking Tenmyoji is Junpei, then that's... I don't know. So I know, like, this is Akane. That's probably Junpei. And who would be left over for this to be? And this guy. It's not impossible for this guy to be Snake. But I'm thinking, like, K could be a number of people. it's I'm not exactly sure whom. K could be very much Zero, who purposely erased his memory for certain reasons. We know he's not the saboteur. Dio is the main saboteur, the one who's been trying to ruin the game. So I don't think he's the saboteur, Zero. We still don't know, like, who wrote the lines or anything. Like, who wrote the lines of, like, Memento Mori, the Lion ate the ninth sun, or any of that shit. It's just, so many questions. But yeah, I'm thinking K is either this guy who was Snake, or K is either Seven from the previous game. So those are my theories. But yeah, we'll just have to figure it out. Let me remove this layer, and then we'll hit save. Man. God, this has been fun. But let's pick a path. Let's pick a moment. AB game, round 1, let's go. But yeah.
We don't have time to talk about this.
We don't?
Choose betray.
What? You're kidding. You really want me to betray Luna?
We don't know if she'll ally or not.
Mm-hmm.
If we choose ally and she chooses betray, we're screwed.
That's a possibility.
That's a loss of 2 points.
Certainly is a possibility.
You tell me, Sigma. What's 3 minus 2?
1. What kind of idiot do you think I am? It's 1, obviously.
Exactly.
So, to recap a little bit, in this timeline, we went through the magenta door, and in the magenta door, we found the dead body, and we are paired up with Luna. I think that's the main thing, but yeah, those are the main things. So let's go ahead and get on with this.
If our BP gets down to 1, it's over. So...
Wait, what do you mean by it's over? Right, because Luna knows all this. God. You could get, like, Dio is a massive traitor ending so early on. But yeah, if you betray Luna here, you only get God. So to find out the identity of the biggest traitor, you just have to betray the most trustworthy person. That's all you gotta do. Which is kind of funny. Alright, let's return. What do you mean by it's over?
30 seconds remain until...
Sorry, Buckaroo, but you'll die. You'll die in the game, you die in real life.
Just press the damn button.
No. You're hiding something. Yeah, you've been suspicious from the get-go. I mean, how do you know my name? Or how about when we found that old lady's body? You didn't even blink. Almost like you knew she would be in here. Look, I don't want to believe it, but are you...
Fine. If you won't do it, then I...
Don't think so. I'm not gonna move until you give me some answers. If I don't do anything, I'll just vote. It'll just vote ally for us anyway. So let's hear it, Fee. Where are you hiding? What's it's over supposed to mean?
10 seconds remain until Ambidex's game polling closes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
When your BP hits 0, you die. That's what I meant.
1.
fuck? But yeah, you have to pick ally.
Round 1.
We have to pick
of the
ally
Ambidex
to progress
game
on a
has
new
been
realm.
completed.
All right.
Results will be displayed in the warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for your participation.
Participation.
Ambidex gates now opening.
All right. As Fia and I stepped out of the AB room, I could see the others running towards the monitor, shoving and pushing to get closer. Tim Myoji was left behind, his footsteps a slow and heavy plod. What had happened to make him like that? Probably because he just learned Akane just died.
Don't play dumb. You chose ally. Didn't you hear me? I told you that if your BP drops to 0, you die.
Yeah, I heard you. A whole second before the deadline. How can you expect me to think anything through that quick? It would have taken like half a second just to process what you said.
You could have done it. The brain's processing power increases during a crisis.
Oh?
It starts working so fast that a second can seem like an eternity. Your brain was doing that right before time ran out, wasn't it?
Maybe.
Well, am I wrong?
What the hell are you talking about? Okay, fine. Let's be generous and say, hypothetically, that you're right. The crisis overclocking thing. How would you know whether or not my brain was doing that? Did you crack open my skull while I wasn't looking? You just wedged a microscope in there and have a look at my neurons? Let me be straight with you. Your shit is whack, like hella whack. Hold on, I want this. I want this as a fucking screenshot. I mean, you just know stuff you shouldn't. Stuff like my name, or how if your BP hits 0, you die. You told me you don't know why, but more and more I'm starting to think you've been lying to me.
Yo, what's up?
Oh.
Siggy! No! Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results.
Poor Bunui. Why can't you be more involved in this game?
Let's go. Time to see what the results are. Maybe it's different this time.
Yeah. Huh? This time? Hey, Fee, hold on! Shit.
Looks like you're all here. Finally.
Alright.
Let's get ready to rock! Ambidex game!
Hey!
Round 1!
Okay. Hold on. I gotta look up something. Nope. Ignore that. Let me go to Google. Zero Junior voice actor. Behind the voices, Zero actor. Cindy Robinson. What does Cindy Robinson do? Oh, she was in the new SMT5 game. She played something called a Tiamat. What else? Oh, she was Amy Rose in Frontiers. Amy Rose in Tails Tube. Oh. I think I know why this person... Oh, one sec. Yeah, no. Yeah. I wouldn't want my name attached to that. Tiamat the dragon? No. We're looking at Cindy Robinson, aka the voice of the Banui, But yeah, no, all you missed was me doing theory crafting and me starting the day. So you really haven't missed anything. And right now we're just on a tangent. Again, she's played Amy Rose. Amy Rose. Oh! She played Labrys. I loved Labrys, but it wasn't from the dancing video games. It was the fighting games. That's what I like from her. Oh, they put her in tag battle. Yo, okay. But yeah, I was like, man, this is probably going to be, this may be the last time I see the Banui again. Yeah. I should stream Smite to show off my favorite Tiamat. She's a dragon mummy. Ooh, spicy. She's from, she was in Club Penguin Island. I heard that like Disney got hacked by Club Penguin fans, and like they stole some Club Penguin data, but they also made it was like, oh yeah, that's fine. But then they got like all of Disney's like business practices and like predictions and like basically anything in the biz. Like anything business, financial related for Club Penguin, which was fucking funny. Oh, she was in SMT4 Apocalypse. I don't recognize this. I know somebody probably recognizes Xenoblade Chronicles. I don't. Oh wait, this is the head of the vault. In one of the vaults. I don't remember Becky Fallion. Although, wait. Fallion's basement. I feel like that's a quest. Persona Q, Shadow of Labyrinth. Yeah, I need to get me a copy of Persona Q, 4 Arena Ultimax. I used to have Persona 4 Arena. But then I lost it. But I really loved the Persona game. That Persona game. Let me see. Oh, she was in Disgaea. Woo. Laurel Chan. What else? I won't be going down here for too much longer. Just like told the Nick. Here we go. Okay, so she was the announcer Zero the Third and apparently the old woman. Potentially. Okay, maybe she come. I don't think we've had any voice lines, but yeah. Yeah, this is as much as I care to know. All right. Let's continue. We're only going to see the results and then anything new. All right.
The results!
Cat, yep. Cool cat. Favorite cat. Best cat. Everyone should sub to that cat.
If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
Mm-hmm. So, lurking. Hey, good. Yeah. Luna would never betray everybody. But yeah, to catch everyone up, if you just joined, so far we've done the math and we have 3 endings left. And going by the average, I think this one's going to be the fee ending. But we're going to need the location of the 4th bomb to deal with that. And 2 of these routes are probably going to be ends because, like, that's just how they've been working for the past couple of times. So, like, I'm guessing this is an end and this is an end. But I suspect we're going to get the Luna route. I want to get we're probably going to get the Luna route and the K route. And then I just have a feeling Fee is going to be the final route. But that's where we're at. We just allied with Luna. And we're probably going to, not too long after this, we'll probably run into a puzzle that'll probably take up the rest of the stream. But yeah, let's see how much we got, how much far we can get. But yeah, I was at a birthday party earlier, so I will not be making a ton of progress today. Okay.
Here are the results from your game.
Hold on.
Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
Barrel, 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 barrel. Thanks, Luna.
Oh no, it's nothing. You don't have to thank me. I only did what anybody would have done.
Yeah, I don't think so, Luna. I don't think anybody would have done that. If we just look at the scoreboard, we can see that for sure.
I believed in you and Phi.
Alright, when Luna glanced away, I threw Phi what could only be described as a smug grin. Rather frustratingly, she didn't respond, only to earn away unperturbed. I was about to press the issue when I heard Tenmyoji's voice.
Quark, what happened?
No, it wasn't me. Mr. Dio tricked me. He told me he'd pick Ally. He promised. That's why I let him do the voting.
Is this true, Dio?
Are you serious? This kid's full of shit.
Not as much as you are, Dio.
What?
I didn't do squat. Quark was the one who decided how we were gonna vote. You wanna know what he told me?
You just leave the voting to me, Mr. Dio. Grandpa's gonna choose to ally for sure, cause I'm his opponent on this one.
Oh, man.
I think we should betray. To be honest,
Lord!
I'm getting kinda tired of that grumpy old bastard.
Man, Dio's impression of Tenmyoji is, of Quark is pretty impressive. I keep thinking there might be something to this, but I don't know. Yeah.
He's had a good life, but it's time for him to go. What
Yeah?
do you say we leave the old fart here and leave? I've got a plan. See? Don't worry about me. I'll just tell him you tricked me. He'll believe whatever I tell him. Besides, if he still trusts me, that'll make it easier to use him again later.
I don't know. Is Quark smart enough to do this? Plus, I don't believe he would even do this in the first place.
What do you say, Mr. Dio?
That's some heavy thinking.
Pretty good plan, huh?
But yeah, no, 100%. Quark would not do this.
All right, let's do it.
You're lying! I never should have trusted you!
Yeah. Never trust any guy named Dio. I'm sorry. If you're dating someone named Dio, I think you should get out of that relationship before he tries to kiss your girlfriend or kill your dog in a furnace. I had to recall my JoJo memories. I've only seen the entirety of the first 2 seasons. I've stopped somewhere around the 3rd season. But yeah. Or at the very least before he stops time. Yeah, it was me, Dio. Wow, part 1 spoilers. Listen, if you haven't started JoJo already, there's nothing in the world that's going to convince you to watch JoJo already. Maybe. Okay, part 3 spoilers. I won't stand for. Oh man, we just need to give Greedra a gag sock or something. We need to give Greedra the power of anti-spoiler. No, that could be Greedra's stand. Oh man, you lose the ability to speak if you try to say a spoiler, and it lasts for the remainder of the fight. God. Imagine if that, okay, let's say that was a legit stand. I feel like you could say the dumbest shit ever, Darth Vader is Obi-Wan. Like, you could say Darth Vader is Obi-Wan, and then you could trick your opponent into saying, like, no, you dumbass, Darth Vader isn't Obi-Wan, it's Anakin. And then, bam, you got them. You've tricked them, and now they can't talk and communicate with their allies for the rest of the fight. That's how I would design it.
Dio! You're a lying jerk!
Sure, kid. Keep whining. See if I care.
Fake spoilers are also dangerous. Yeah.
Grandpa, you believe me, right?
Don't let this brat fool you, old man. All of this is just part of his plan.
You bastard! I'm not gonna let you get away with this!
That's enough, Quark.
Aww. Please. Aww. But yeah.
Don't lose your temper. How long have I known you? I could be deaf and blind, and I'd still know if you were lying to me.
Really?
You're just as gullible as he said you'd be.
Man. Honestly, like, who would know if a person is lying? It would be a parent. And the fact that it's Tenmyoji being Quark's little father figure, that's really good.
Hook, line, and sinker.
Shut the fuck up. Your hat's stupid. It's off color. It shouldn't be brown.
Let me give you a little warning,
It should
Tenmyoji.
match the rest of your outfit, and it doesn't, and that offends me greatly.
That little shit is a hell of an actor. I'll bet you money he's a born con man. I don't know what he is to you, but if I were you, I'd trust the kid as far as I could throw him, and at your age, that can't be much. You hearing me, old man? Keep an eye on him.
Man.
It's all right. I understand.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, man. I just thought of an idea of, like, what if I already have a plan for the Nick? Yeah, she's doing the Chuny thing. I already have a plan for what I'm gonna do to debut the new model, but what if I just made a giant QR code or like some sort of like, oh man, what if I made like a digital AR like scavenger hunt? So like you see a clue in the stream and then that clue sends you to a specific paranoia core, maybe. But like you see a clue on the stream and then that clue sends you to the Twitter, which then you go to a certain Twitter post and then you go to that Twitter post and it takes you to another site and it takes you to another site and another site and then that like reveals the mod. Oh, that's kind of good, but like it doesn't, I don't know how you would make that into a stream. Which is like the other idea I already have for what I want to do. But anyways, moving on. Yes, Alice and Clover, you were being Chunies together, right?
I apologize. This is very unfortunate.
I looked as though another argument had taken place while Dio and Quark were fighting. Wherever it had been about, it appeared to have finally resolved itself.
The past is the past. There's no point complaining about it.
Whoa. Good night, bearer? Wait, good night, good night, error. That's a hell of an emote. But yeah. Yeah, this track is pretty good now that I take a moment to listen to it.
I'll just have to try and get those points back in the next AB game.
Yep. Now if this was Sigma, she'd be
Zero, when
raving.
does the next round start?
What makes you think we'll be having
the
another
next
round?
round. Skip, 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 skip. I was just trying to describe the type of kind of music through emotes. Yep. And we're just going through all of this nonsense. Blah do blah, blah do blah. We've heard this before. Oh man, Sigma having a little pity party, giving us backstory about how he was abducted. let's go to the lounge. Luna and Dean, wait, did they pick you up on a different day?
Yeah.
I was abducted in the middle of the night on December 22nd.
What about you?
I think it was the 20th.
Okay, so knowing what we know now after hearing this, that delivery is perfect for Dio. Because Dio was never abducted, he infiltrated. And so Dio, this very much feels like someone, yeah, not only giving a straw, but straight up monologuing so hard that everyone else leaves. Yep. But just feels like Dio's trying to come up with like, oh fuck, what do I say? Yeah. Literally never trust Dio.
Then we were all taken on different days.
Does that mean we were sleeping here until the nunnery game started?
Maybe they kept us on a Soparil IV drip or something?
In theory, you could have everyone wake up at the same time if you got the dosage right.
Mm-hmm. Then today might not even be the 25th.
I think that's likely.
Yeah. Some of us were probably abducted after you.
But anyway, we've heard all this dialogue. Yada, yada, yada. Go to the infirmary. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, speaking of what? Hold on.
No, I don't think that's it.
Anyways, yes, Dio's literally speaking of lies, have I ever mentioned Lie Eat? You might like it. Funny you should say, Greedra. Come on, Steve. You're ruining the. There we go. Yeah, I own it. I own Lie Eat, and I've been looking for like a good time to play it. Not favorites. I need story games. But like, where is it? Lie Eat? Where? Yeah, here it is. But yeah, I've been having it in my big pile of story games. It's a greed core game. Yeah, it's kind of detective themed, but there's dragon creatures. I mean, you got me to rub my eye at detective themes, but then you said dragon creatures, and you had me sold. But yeah, I've been wanting to play Light for a while, because I've kind of wanted to. I didn't know. I would have to find someone to stream it with me, because this is a very dialogue heavy game without voice acting. But I think it would be fun to stream. But yeah, like here's a bunch of other games I've been heavily considering. I don't even remember. Oh wait, this is the thing that does an interesting murder mystery thing. Yeah, there's a bunch of different ways. It's a shame because Light Eat isn't really on my short list just yet. But I do want to play it. But yeah, there's a whole slew of things. Like Psychopath's Mandatory Happiness. I've seen the first season of Psychopaths and dropped the second one. But this says it's 76. Well, 76 is still mostly passive, but there's like a whole slew of games I definitely want to try. But like as far as stuff on my short list, like this is the majority of things. But yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff that I want to get to. Yeah, it's somewhere in the immediate pile. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff I want to try out. How is it? How is what specifically? Psychopath's Mandatory Happiness. I've heard good things and I kind of want to check it out, but I don't know. I have yet to play it. Like as you can see here, I have 0 hours in it. A lot of the games I stream, I have 0 hours in. And I kind of wish I had more games to play that I had to play. But like the games I really want to play on stream that I have played a lot, like the main one that comes to mind is like Bad Company 1. because that game just does has an amazing narrative that throws the shooter genre tropes on its head. But it's on Xbox 360, so it's like near impossible to emulate. Now it's possible, but the mountain of work. But yeah, I also want to try streaming King's Quest, because when someone was streaming this, they got recommended, oh, if you like King's Quest, you should really play AI the Somnium Files. And then that became like multiple, like almost years worth. That became like a year or two's worth of streams. And so like at some point, I do want to try King's Quest. I remember Lucky Bun playing it, which is like a big, pretty big streamer. And they were really having a lot of fun with it. So I definitely want to try King's Quest someday. But yeah, this is like a little sneak peek of like the little games I'm heavily considering whenever I pick more modern stuff. I will probably pick up, I think I'm just if I didn't have EDF 6 coming out literally next week, I probably would start playing Floppy Nights. This I think you would like, Lord, because it's essentially a card game based on terrain. So it's like it's kind of like Duelist of the Roses in a weird way. That I definitely want to stream it. But yeah. Anyways, that's enough of this rabbit hole. Let's get this shit out of here. Enough of my Steam list. Boop, boop. Anyways, let's fast forward the VCR here. Oh yeah, Lord, that reminds me. I've been messing around. The other day I was messing around with filter settings and things of that nature. There's this really cool one called Doodle that I really like. It's like it essentially gives the image this sort of animation style of that, like, I don't know how else to describe it, but like when you see it, you think, yeah. It's exactly that. There's a really cool flame one, but I haven't been able to get it to work properly. I think I would literally, I don't know what I would have to do, but I need more control over it than what I think the filters give me. Because, like, it does add, like, a very nice smoke effect, but it also likes to do this one thing where everything burns away and then it comes back. And that's something I would not want automated. That's something I would kind of want to manually trigger. But it does, like, a lot of other stuff. But, yeah. Cool stuff in there. I had fun the other day when I was just like, all right, time to, I was talking to someone about streaming and I just got super motivated and I was just messing around with filter settings, see if I could modify some stuff. But yeah. Okay, so how should we pair up?
We're almost out of time. I'll just explain it as fast as I can. Just like before, there are only 3 possible combinations.
The options fee laid out for us were the following. Option A. Alice and I, Cyan, would pair up with Luna and go through the green door. Temyoji, Quark, Magenta would pair up with Clover and open the blue door. Okay, Ten and Quark, that's fine. Clover with them, that's also fine. And also, I think this might be the most interesting one because, like, you get Tenmyoji and Clover. And if I pull up my chart, if we look under Tenmyoji, yeah, he's kind of blocked up by a bunch of shit at the moment. But yeah, trust Clover, inexplicably trust Clover. And I think if my theory is correct, because last time we were here, we found the password, which said jump something blah 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 blah, and it was essentially Jumpy, and then she has the same last name as Akane. She has the same last name as Akane. So I'm thinking this is Akane. If this is Akane, it fits. Soup Jumpy doll. That's it. But yeah, I feel like this would make sense. If this is Jumpy, if this is Junpei, then him seeing Akane dead would make sense, right? Because then Tenmyoji was super depressed afterwards. And that would make sense. It would make perfect sense. It would also explain why he has a picture of young Akane. And what else? If he was... Okay, we know Tenmyoji worked for this facility that we are at. And this facility... We suspect that it has some connections to the Myrmidons. I'm not 100% sure that's... It was either the Myrmidons or somebody else. The Myrmidons got involved. But this is the place, and the Myrmidons are working on accessing the morphogenetic field. Then having Akane and Tenmyoji, aka Junpei, would make sense because they can access the morphogenetic field. It would make perfect sense. So I'm heavily thinking this guy is Junpei. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, I'm thinking. Right, sorry. Where was I going with this? But, oh, right, that whole thing. So the reason why I think Tenmyoji trusts Clover so much is because Tenmyoji is secretly Junpei. And if Junpei... Well, I don't know the whole age difference thing. I still don't have an answer for that. But, okay, so why is Clover young? That's a good mystery. I'm just gonna say timey-wimey bullshit. That's my answer. That's what I think. Timey-wimey bullshit. Probably. Which may... Also, it explains two things. So, like, if that is who Clover... If that is then, like, yeah, Junpei would trust Clover because of all the bullshit they had to go through in the previous game. And, like, let's face it, the previous game is kind of centered around the relationship. Like, the game obviously... surface level looks like it's based on the relationship between Akane and Junpei. But that's fucking bullshit. It's really not. Like, yeah, it's basically your, like, dime a dozen anime at that point. But really, the game is about Junpei helping Clover deal with her emotional distress over the death of Snake. That's what that is about. I feel like it's easier to explain the age difference through being in cryostasis or something. Yeah, some sort of time distortion or whatnot. That's probably it. Probably something like that. I have a loose theory thinking maybe this. Also, the reason why Clover can't communicate with Snake would be because Tenmyoji is a much more powerful morphogenetic field user, we'll say. And that says, like she did say earlier on, well, if there's someone more powerful than me around, then my abilities would mean jack diddly squat. So that's my theory there. That's my theory. It's not confirmed, but I heavily suspect it. I feel like this guy could be Snake, maybe. But literally, my only reason for that is like they kind of dress in similar fashion. That's it. That's it. And so, like, Clover is the one who didn't age, but everyone else did age. That's just kind of how Well, Clover and Alice. Clover and Alice are the only ones who didn't age. Everyone else is just a person from the current era. Or something. Who knows? But yeah, I think K is either 7 or he's just someone connected to Zero. Kind of snake proportions, to be honest. Yeah. We're really getting into theory crafting. And I really was getting into this a lot, mainly because, oh wait, we're actually starting to wrap up the game. I don't have much opportunities to take guesses anymore. But we will see. We will see. And then Fee and Dio, yellow, would pair up with K and magenta and open the red door. I like option A, in which Alice, me, and Luna go in a room. We could find out more about Luna and maybe interact with Alice in a positive way, although I don't think we will. Option B. I'm just gonna like shotgun these real quick and then we'll discuss it. Okay, so Alice and I pair up with K. Going through K, that might be the route that gets us the K path. Timmy Quark pair up with Luna. That's not a problematic grouping. Fee, Dio, and Clover. And Dio and Clover. I feel bad for Clover, but I'm not really focused on Clover this route. I'm mainly caring about Luna and Kay. Because those two are the only two we don't have endings for. Option C, shotgunning this. Okay, so we could also go with Clover. I don't really care for that. But I have a feeling like we're not going to get all these options, so we're only going to get 2.
3 minutes remain until chromatic doors
close. All right. So what are we doing?
I'm not pairing up with Kay.
What?
Oh? Why not?
We'd end up playing against each other in the next AB game.
Yeah.
Last time, you betrayed Clover.
Also, again here, if this again, like, Junpei thinks of Clover pretty fondly, like they're pretty good friends, right? It's like, you betrayed my friend. That seems fitting.
How am I supposed to know you won't do the same to me? You can't be trusted.
How unfortunate. To be honest, however, I would rather not go with you either.
Yeah? Why's that?
Well, you only have one BP left.
Ah!
I very much doubt you'll choose to ally in the next round. Even if you promised me you would choose to ally, I'd be in an undesirable situation. You see, I wouldn't be able to choose to betray. If I did, and you were true to your word and allied, then
murder.
I would kill you. So there you are. That is why I do not wish to be paired with Tenmyoji. Of course, for the same reason, I would rather not be paired with Alice.
That's not a problem. Sigma and I will be taking Clover. I trust her more than any of the rest of you.
Yep. I want to go with Alice, too.
Okay, I guess we don't get a choice. Hey, wait a minute. Don't I get a say in this?
I would like to go with Sigma or Phi.
Oh?
They chose Ally last time.
Ooh, I like the sound of that. I'm Phi's partner. You should pair up with us.
Bro thinks he's the main character, right?
Sound good?
Also, welcome, Davey. Welcome, welcome.
No.
I am also opposed to that choice.
If Alice and Clover pair up, and Luna and Dio pair up,
okay,
the rest
so
of us don't have a choice.
Okay, so here's what's interesting here. Usually it's always Alice who's kind of like the main fussy butt of this situation. Usually it's Alice being like the main determining factor for possible routes. But here it's not very much so not that. It is Kay and Tenmyoji.
we'll be stuck with Phi's option C.
I believe I mentioned before that I do not wish to be paired with Tenmyoji.
True.
And I don't want to go with K either.
And what the hell are we supposed to do?
1 minute remains until.
Yeah,
chromatic
bro thinks
doors
VLR has it has my second favorite cast of VN. Alright, I guess I'll ask it. Then who's your first? Dramatic reveal! Why TTD? I'm not familiar with that. What's wrong with
It's all
Quark?
over. This is it. We're all gonna die.
Man, God, I usually didn't think they'd get this depressed, at least until the teens. Oh, your turn to die, Doy. Quark's turn to die.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
No. No. That's not it. Don't you get it? We aren't gonna die. We have to die. We have to die here. All of us.
Cuckoo! Cuckoo! Cuckoo!
What the hell? Oh, snap out of it, kid. Oh, come on, Quark, talk to me.
No, I'm fine. You're the crazy ones.
I'm not crazy, you're crazy!
Why have you forsaken me?
Exactly.
Getting so serious about this stupid game.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait, hold on. Did I ever... Yeah! Oh, by the way, everyone, look at the emote rewards. There's a bunch of new ones that I added. Yeah, there's a bunch of like voice commands from AI Psalm that I added that y'all can try. This one's I have a couple of good ones like this one.
I did not want to use my local storage space for this.
And then
I told you, kid.
I'm psychic. And then we have this one.
I'd make their heart stop beating in 3 seconds.
Yeah. For like general aggression
Stop
against
already.
bad guys. Exactly. But yeah, there's like a handful of good ones. I don't know if I ever mentioned that, but I did add that a while back. All right.
Just stop.
But yeah. Also, I know I'm gonna say this now, but for Greedra, especially, I did finish my research into that monster girl I was looking up, and I will be doing a presentation one of these days. It'll probably be, I'll just probably whip it out when at the start of a stream, when a bunch of people are there. So yeah. But yeah, I did finish that. That was another thing I worked on. I worked on it and I achieved it, and I did the deed. It's Greedra Monster Girl. Greedra's wherever they want to be. But yeah. Man. I don't know, that's what, yeah, that's up to Greedra. Oh, we should just stomp.
And all of it. And
So true.
everything.
We need to get him to the infirmary.
Mm-hmm.
No, we don't have time.
Yeah.
30 seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have a choice. Quark's with me. I'll carry him through.
Mm-hmm.
But we still haven't figured out who's going where.
I can't afford to be picky anymore. Someone just choose.
Mm-hmm.
Sigma, you have to choose.
What? Why me?
Please just do it. We don't have any time left.
9, 8, 7.
I swallowed. Alice and I will go for the red door of Clover. Fuck you, Tenmyoji. I'm taking your kid. No, that's probably just a joke answer. All right. We're gonna do a poll. We're gonna poll this out. /poll. All right. But yeah, you have two choices, chat. You can either pick go with Luna or you can pick go with K. Start the poll. All right. But yeah. So, both of these are equally interesting, I feel, because like either these are the two remaining characters that we don't have endings for. So I'm curious to see what people are gonna pick. Are people more curious about Kay, or are they more curious about Luna? I feel like Luna has one major mystery, like one piece left. That completes like a majority of her puzzle, even though we know more about her. But I feel like Kay is just this bigger puzzle that we miss many, many pieces on. Like, we've seen Kay's actions and whatnot, but yeah, what is the poll saying? The poll is picking Kay. We are going with Kay. I'll say both of their endings are the highlight of highlighted again. Awesome, great, perfect. My instincts served me well. Alice, Kay. The blue door.
Right.
We should hurry.
We took off towards the door at a run. I glanced back over my shoulder to see the others heading to their respective doors. Phi, Dio, and Clover were headed towards the green door, while Tamioji carried Court through the red door, followed by Luna.
2, 1, 0.
Zero? Where is that son of a bitch? I'll kick his ass. I'll slap a fancy get the word. I'll slap a fancy gaming device on him. There we go. Gaming device. Yeah, that's the term I was looking for.
Chromatic doors closing.
I wanted to say watch and or clogged, but that's not really right. Bracelets, that's the word. I couldn't. God. Ugh. Ugh. Anyways, we're moving on. We got stories to steal, puzzles to solve, and declarations of independences to kidnap. Yeah, I'm sure all that made sense.
It appears they are all locked.
Is this the dead end?
Maybe. I'm so pissed I don't have the physical collector's edition exclusive bracelets for each game. They did what? Oh, that's so cool. That's like the equivalent of the Pip-Boy. Fuck, I would have wanted that. Man. If they had like loot for what's a gaming franchise that I definitely would want the cool thing stuff for? The only one that comes to mind is like EDF 6, which I did buy, but I bought it digitally, so I don't really get anything physical. I got like, apparently there's some like VTubers from Hololive that coming with it. So if you pre-order the game, yeah. Real Devil May Cry guns? Oof. Wait, are they like real guns, or are they like real prop guns? But yeah. God, I probably would want some real prop guns of DMC. No, I'm saying imagine. Ah. Yeah, I would want that. Or like fucking Nero's hand. Like either like his claw hand from 4. I would love that. I really want to stream DMC games. I want to stream the rest of them so bad, but I can't because of the stupid Capcom bug. I mean, I could, but it would be a very shit stream in the cutscene department. All right, what's that thing over there?
It looks like the thing next to the number 9 door.
And yes, I know I'm being a weirdo by caring about story and plot in a series of games that are not known for their story and plot. But fuck you, I'm weird. It looks like the next thing to the number 9 door.
Does that lever move?
Only one way to find out. Oh, we're not gonna go through. You pull it. No, you pull it. No, you pull it. No, you the protag. You pull it. What if it's trapped?
Well, that
I
was
was
easy
like,
enough.
then why do I gotta do it? Because you're Sigma. And fuck you. I know of a Trails game came out with a coin in the box of the in-game currency. Oh, that's pretty nifty. I don't have a lot of video game merch, sadly. The only thing I have on my desk is the mask for Dishonored. It's Corvo's mask for Dishonored 2. And I never played Dishonored 2. I never finished Dishonored 2, which makes it feel weird. But yeah, I have Corvo's mask from Dishonored. But yeah. Yeah, when I was growing up, I did the foolish thing of spending money on card games rather than video games, which would have been a much cheaper, much cooler thing to have done, I feel like. But yeah. It's a coin important to the story. Oh. Well, that's good to know. But yeah, what else would I really, really like? Oh, the Bad Company grenade. I would love the Bad Company grenade. The Bad Company grenade is just this grenade with a smiley face on it, but I would love it. That series is just so near and dear to my heart. Growing up. Okay. The coolest fucking thing from a video game ever, for me personally, not for everyone. I think if it was for everyone, it'd be something actually universally cool, like Raiden's sword from Ryzen Revengeance. That probably would make a lot of weebs cream. But for me, what I would absolutely love, and I would absolutely love to incorporate in this into... Oh wait, no, I think I wanted to get fan art of this at one point. But anyways, I would love the game board from Duelist of the Roses. It's a digital card game with a board, with like a game board that's like, oh, what was it? It's like a wooden, it's like a digital game board, but it looks like it's like actively wooden pieces being used to build the terrain and much about it in a very much like Heroscape kind of way. If you don't know what Heroscape is, hold on, we're going into... Sorry guys, I'm having an ADHD moment and we're going into a rant about cool video game design. Except this is not a video game. Did you hear about them releasing the old Yu-Gi-Oh game soon? I did, and I don't know, I haven't seen the list, but I really hope they release my favorite, which is Duelist of the Roses. I hope they come up with the new polished version of that. I would be a very happy gamer. The list isn't out yet. I really want to see that list. I will be so sad if Duelist of the Roses isn't fucking on there. And they really should add multiplayer. But anyway, this is Heroscape. This game actually had a revival recently. They just released a new scape, but this is a video game. Sorry, I keep saying video game, but this is a physical game that came out around... Oh yeah, the GX games. Yeah, that would be nice. But this is a game that came out in like early 2000s. And what it was, you could build the terrain you built on, and you got like this big, huge starter box. And then like kind of like Skylanders or Amiibos or like kind of like mystery packs. You could buy like additional figurines and units, and like you could play on a map that was really fucking cool. And oh my god, I just had an amazing idea for Lancer, which is also a hex-based grid game that I am going to check out later. But yeah, I might steal that for a cool tabletop thing. Yeah, but you can actually play this game actively today for free for the low price of having Tabletop Simulator installed on your computer, which I highly recommend everybody do. But like, yeah, Little Dragonic had like all of this. They had like weird hexagonal cards. They had dice. You basically could build the battlefield you want and then build the team you want and then fight it out and try to do a whole lots of objectives and loads of cool stuff. They actually started doing crossovers with stuff. Like they had the Marvel set. I believe this set, yeah, you can see it here. The Marvel set, the main gimmick around it was this one terrain piece where you could have like a wall and shit, and like you could have your heroes burst through the wall mechanically and fight the villains. And it was like 5 heroes versus 5 villains, and it was super stupid cool. And then they had like additional, oh shit, premium painted anniversary. Yeah, they had a 20th anniversary. I need to look into this because this is cool as fuck. They also had one of the races that I remember was this race of alien dudes who their main mechanic was, oh no, you lost one of your alien units. That's not really a problem for them because they could just regenerate their squad on a difficult roll. They can just regenerate their squad mates, which was super fucking cool. And like, it was a really cool game. They had like little army dudes as a faction. They had people riding dinosaurs on a faction. They had fucking dragons. They also had a giant like castle set, which I also owned. It was really fucking cool. It was really, really near and dear to Lil Dragonic's heart as when he was a wee lad. And yeah, I'm just being a massive like boomer right now, but I love this. Actually, I don't think I'm a boomer. I think I am, I forget the term. It's like millennial? I don't want to say my actual date, actual birth year on here. I don't want to give out my age, so let's not focus on that. But yeah, essentially what the way this game would work out is like you would invite your friends over and you would spend like 2 hours just building the terrain. Thank you. And then little Timmy and Johnny would have to go home before you could actually play around. But I loved it. It was super cool. I had no friends to play this with, but it was a really dope ass game. Oh man, I haven't thought about this in a hot minute. How did my ADHD brain get here? Oh yeah, this is like what the packs would look like. You would get a couple of heroes, some things, and like, yeah. It was basically like Warhammer, but like for people who don't have that much time to paint their army. It was like Warhammer for people who wanted more variety and like customization. And it was such a great game, such a good game, and I wish, yeah, this is the one I had. Heroescape Castle. Yeah, and they had like a functional door with all its mechanics. They had ladders, they had tile pieces, they had like a whole bunch of cool stuff. Sorry, I'm just getting nostalgia boned right now. I'm just like, this was childhood. This was actually like cool toy design. This was like the coolest shit ever. And I miss it. But yeah, the fact that I remember this and like that there was a 20th anniversary, you at least know I'm at least 20 years old. You know I'm at least 20. So yeah. All right. Oh, that was easy enough. It only opened the door to the right now.
Meant to go there.
How do we get to the other doors to open?
I have no idea. There do not seem to be any other mechanisms which might cause them to unlock.
Imagine if Katara Uchikoshi did all of this nonsense for future-proofing purposes. Say, like, at one point in the game becomes, like, more than a visual novel. It becomes a 3D game. Katara Uchikoshi has laid out all the groundwork for, like, spatial and whatnot. And how things should happen. So, yeah, it would be easy. The man has already laid out all the plans. Someone just has to be brave enough to make it. Like a physical place you could explore and walk around on. You get the 3D escape rooms. Yeah, I mean, but like, let's say in the far future they try to remaster the series and like, or remake the series. And like they have like third person camera and all that. Or first person camera. Could be either one. But anyways. Maybe it's just Katara Uchikoshi just absolutely just saying like, I'm a huge Kingsfield fan. Because that's kind of like what the vibe I would get from from like all of these like hallways and like paths and such. They would do it first person walk around style with NPCs actually doing shit. Maybe. Anyways. I have no idea. There does not seem to be any other mechanism which might cause them to unlock.
I don't think that's really something we should be worrying about right now. We have a door that's open. We should go through it.
You are correct.
All right.
There is little to be achieved by remaining here.
Forward it is then. All right, I guess. To the puzzles. Take me to the puzzle. Oh, little rideable rabbit. Zero Time Dilemma almost has that. The acting is great in concept. Yeah, Time Dilemma almost has that. The acting is great in concept. Banui. Oh man, what is this
The
place?
rec room, apparently. Oh, you didn't see it. There was a plate on the door. It said rec room, as I recall.
So the recreational.
Short for recreation, one might assume.
So I'm not gonna spoil anything because I know Greacher will bap the shit out of me if I do. But seeing this little mannequin knight reminds me of the movie Glass Onion. Of a certain scene of Benoit Blanc popping off. And it reminds me of that. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, you all know what I'm thinking of. You all know, but I'm not gonna say. Except for that mannequin wasn't holding a trident. He was holding something else, and that something else was relevant. It was like in the first half of the film. It was in the first half of the film. But yeah. It was just Benoit Blanc. Yeah, there we go. Greacher knows what I'm talking about. Short for recreation, one might
How
assume.
ironic. I doubt recreation is foremost on any of our minds right now.
Yeah. Okay, the pool table and darts I get, but what's with all the suits of armor? Okay, so obviously they want you to start an armored MMA club. That's obviously the answer. God, I want to find out how do I watch the full, because like we've seen this, like we've seen people do demonstrations at Renaissance fairs in the past, but like armored dudes fighting each other is now an official MMA sport. It's now an official MMA sport, and I'm so happy that's a thing. Hey, if we're gonna die, might as well enjoy it. Low bat wide. What's one of those suits is armor speaking seems kind of weird.
If you think the armor's weird, check that thing out.
Is that a ride?
Yeah.
Yeah. I see them in front of grocery
Banui.
stores all the time. You put a coin in and it kind of rocks around. You must have gone on one at least once when you were a kid.
I have no memory of doing so, but it is possible.
Yeah. Does this mean that there were kids here at some point?
No, I don't think so. I guess it's part of someone's collection.
Oh?
That seems like an exceedingly odd thing to collect.
So this place has a lounge, some sleeping quarters, and now this rec room. It's like we're on some kind of luxury cruise liner.
Now that you mention it, it does give the impression that people are supposed to stay here for an extended period of time.
Mm-hmm.
They have a small but well-stocked infirmary. Anyone here would be able to treat at least minor injuries and illnesses.
Yeah.
So you think this room is to help people keep from going out of their minds with boredom?
Yes. Relaxation is important in an isolated environment.
True. She doesn't believe Quark was here. What's this Quark you keep mentioning, Greydra? I don't know what shit. You mean like the person with the hat? No, that's not a child. That's just somebody with dwarfism. I don't know what you're talking about. What's a Quark? Quit making stuff up. I'm sorry. That's a Mega Man. Yes, relaxation is important, but everybody also needs to live without leaving. I guess they're planning to keep us here for a while, huh? Well,
I
that's
agree.
not happening.
Let's just find those moon card things and get out of here.
Also, let's steal some of this shit. That would be amazing.
Ah, there's a door over there.
And the lockbox. No good. Won't open. Looks like it's locked up tight.
In other words, the moon cards must be in this room somewhere.
Right then, let's find them. Seek a way out. I might need to replace the cable to my headphones soon. Which won't be a huge issue because literally I have a table on my cable ready to go right on my desk. All right, first thing in front of me. Pool table, huh? It looks like though as a piece of felt has been torn off. Hey, Os, what's the deal with that screen over the pool table? I think it's a scorecard. So, here's the thing. This is a digital screen, and digital screens usually aren't the first thing. Shut up. That's Mega Man. We have a saying. Shut up while I'm lying. Gown night. Okay, Davey, you have a good one. Yeah, I probably will be spending only one more hour of this, and then I will be calling it as well. But yeah. Let's see. So this and that have digital screens. So that tells me, wait, that also has a digital screen. Oh, fuck. 3 things with digital screens. Well, usually we get a digital screen at the end that we need to solve. So let's start somewhere. It looks like the extension cord is plugged into the ride, but I'm not sure why. What do you mean? It's probably there so we can, so the ride can get power. That's not what I mean. There's way too much slack. Doesn't it look like the power cable is long enough with the... Doesn't it look like the ride's power cable is long enough without the extension cable? So let's take the extension cable with us. Don't forget to plug the ride back in to the outlet. Yeah. I got a thing. So this is one of those rides like you see in front of grocery stores. It looks like a Zero Junior. I get the a feeling someone's laughing at us. I don't like it. It's connected to the ride somehow, but why? I can't say for sure, but the rides require often payment for sure. Yeah, but I don't see anywhere to stick the coin. Have you looked closely at the lion? There seems to be a slot in its mouth. Okay, so this plugs in over there. Can I go over here? Ah, thank you. So what's here? There's a round indentation inside the farm. Perhaps something round goes in it. Oh, we found the darts. They are locked. Why won't it open? There's something in there, but we can't take it out. It won't open. Oh, how nostalgic. This is a jukebox. It plays old form of music media known as a record. With the push of a few buttons, you can listen to your favorite songs. Oh, look at this! Look at this face! He's so happy! Oh, looks like it's not plugged in. There's an outlet over there, but I don't think the cable is long enough. It won't read? Doesn't look like it. Guess I can't use the jukebox right now. Wait, Sigma, I think you've got the solution right there. Indeed, you could say, extend the reach of the jukebox. Now get to it. If I connect the extension cable... Hold on. If I extend the extension cord to the power cable, then plug it into the outlet... Alright, show me what you got. The extension is connected. Unfortunately, it seems that isn't quite long enough. I believe that we'll need to... Oh, essentially that isn't quite enough. I believe we will need to insert a coin before the machine, into the machine to operate. Okay. I have been ruined by capitalism. Okay. Oh, what's this supposed to be a picture of? They're those balls from that kid show, right? If you collect all 7 of them, you get to make a wish. Alice, shut the fuck up. Don't you dare talk to me or my son's son ever again. How dare you offend my weeb sensibilities. But there's more than twice that here. Oh, then it's a set of billiard balls. Then? Look, I think it's probably a hint. Just grab it and bring it with you. You have attained a poster. What is going on over here? Oh, let me grab that. Let's scrap a felt. Looks like these are all the same thing. Do you think we're supposed to pick the right bottles or something? Nope, they all look exactly alike to me. Then just take whichever one you want. Luminol. Is it? Am I gonna turn off the lights and then illuminate everything? Billiard balls. Okay, we have found a light switch. Okay, so you want to score 120. So just hitting the board but scoring out gets you 20. Hitting in the that layer gets you 20 as well. But hitting on that layer will get you 40, and hitting on that layer gets you 60. Wait. Oh, wait, this whole zone is 20, so it's just a multiplier. And you want to get 120. How do you get 120 with this? Automatic scoreboard, huh? Nice. If we had some darts, we could play a game or two. $24, 60, 60. Oh yeah, no, that would get me 120. Yeah, the diagram shows it right there. Because 20 plus 40 is 60, and everybody knows 60 times 2 is 120. Because 6 times 2 is 12. Okay. Moving on. Doom. I'm searching for things. I am. This looks like some sort of control panel. I'm not doing that for the rest of this. There's something on the screen. Rectangular button turns stage lights on and off. Circular button activates armor. Huh. There's a triangle in the middle of the circle button. I'm gonna push it. The suit of armor swung its weapon it was holding at the other suit's shield. I just realized something. This guy's holding something. Yeah, it wasn't a weapon, it was a pull cue. Were you planning to give the suit of armor this pill kill? I don't think that would be appropriate. The cue is a stick meant for more important things. Perhaps you should hold on to it. I guess it'll just take the weapon it's holding then. Is this guy holding a shield with glass on it? Hey, it doesn't look like there's something. Doesn't it look like there's something? Yeah, it's like hard to tell what it is from here though. That's an outlet wrench. I could get it as long as it's covered with glass. Give him a weapon. I guess I'll give him the weapon I've got in exchange for what he's holding. Okay. Let's just see what happens. Nothing. Okay. Well, we can try this again. How about the axe? Is the axe the most powerful weapon? Ah, it is. The axe is a slashing knife. Oh, the shield. The glass is broken. We can get a thing of the shield now. Yeah, let's grab it. Oh, my bad. It's not an Allen wrench. It's an Allen wrench. Oh, man. Bring in some good emotes. Alright. Oh. Let's go ahead and try this on that. Yeah. I was thinking about trying to fit it to this bare spot in the tail. Yeah, and there. What's this? A ball retrieval slot. Yeah, that's where the balls go and the pockets come out. What? My brain is saying sprints this. Now let's spray the table with luminol. Luminol sounds like illuminate. So if I go here, hit this, boop. Letters. We have letters. CFBEDA. Let's try putting the pool table. Seems like a natural place to use pool balls. No, it's too dark. I don't know what might happen to them. Better turn on the lights before I get my balls. Better turn off the lights. Better turn on the lights before I get my balls out. Better to turn on the... No, it's too dark. I'm sorry, but I need this. I need this as a screenshot. Oh my god, that's too funny. Paste it cursor. Ah, that's a good one. All right, let's shrink this down. All right, let's check this thing. It's so dark in here, I can't even see what I'm touching. Ah, fine. Okay, what was that noise? I definitely haven't broken anything. You sure? Hey, what are you doing, Alice? Please don't accidentally break something valuable. You're one to talk? I guess it's dangerous to just fumble around in the dark. Wait, hold on. Is that gas? No, I think that's just light, bare illumination. Okay, there's one thing I haven't interacted with, and it's this fucking moose head. My god, the deer! It must have phased halfway through the wall and gotten stuck. How horrific! That's just a mounted head. Oh, look at his face! It's decorated. I did not think it had extraordinary. I did think it had extraordinary long legs. A deer mounted on the wall. It's just a decoration. You don't know that. It could be a puzzle item. Did Sigma break something over here? Okay, I have a better idea. What if chaos is the answer? What if a bull in a china shop is exactly what we need? I don't really think I should be running around there. That seems dangerous. Fine. I won't be doing bull. Alright. What am I supposed to do with these white balls? Maybe you need to drop them into the pockets on the whole table. Place each of the 6 balls into the correct order pocket, following the order A, B, C, D, E, F. Specific balls go into specific ball. Ball A would need to go into pocket A, and so forth. Drag the ball to the desired pocket and then release the ball and drop it. Clicking the yellow triangle will allow you to switch the displays of the group of ball in either 9 or 15. Okay, let's give it a try. Let's get it out of here. No, that's not good. I don't get it. I'm gonna have to write this down. I never wrote down this shit. Menu, memo, clear. Yes. All right. C. Wait. All right. A. C. F. B. E. D? That looks like a D. All right. Okay, this could be either exactly what I need to do, or it could be something entirely different. Okay, so the pattern goes meh meh. The pattern goes 1, 2, 3, B, B, C, D, E, F. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. ¿Qué pasa? So I only put in 6 balls. I don't just do the whole or. This is pretty tough. I am missing information that I will need to gather. Oh, you know what we haven't used? We haven't used the Allen wrench. Now, where the fuck could I use an Allen wrench? Maybe here. Frame is curved, is locked, and it can't be opened. Can I use it here? A blue box with a flying sphinx on one of the corners has a key. Circular keyhole. Can I use the Allen wrench here? I guess I need to put a coin in for the jukebox. Sure wish I could find a coin. Yeah, where am I supposed to? There's a deer on the mountain. It's just decoration. Dartboard. If we had some darts, we could get a game going. Do I need to use... No, we don't use the luminol a second time. I guess there's no point in giving a pull cue. Yeah. How am I supposed to know? This is stumping. I am thoroughly stumped. I need a coin, but where do I get the coin? I need darts, but I can't get to the darts. I could do this puzzle, but I have no idea for what the solution would be. Oh shit! I just realized something. Can we click on this? Archive. Billiards poster. One. What am I supposed to do with this? Oh, wait, maybe this is the sequence. Okay, let's try this. 1, 14. And go here for a 9. And go. Wait, no. We go here for 6. And then go. God damn it. 8 and 2. I think I have a set of numbers that'll work. One here, 14 here, and I need a 9 there. Wait, the letters are colored. Oh fuck, I just realized the letters are colored. That's fine. 6 here. What? Did I follow it? Did I follow it right? 682. A, B, C, D, E, F. How am I supposed to solve this? The letters are colored. Purple A. C, D, E, F. Orange, blue, green, yellow. All right. So I have these answers now. So yellow A. No, a purple A would be either 12/4. A yellow B would be either a 1/9. An orange C would be 5/13. A blue D would be 2 or 10. A green would be 6 or 14. Another yellow would be 1,9. Okay, we have all this now, but what does that mean? Because I have no idea which pairs go into which slot. Huh. This is getting tricky. All right, this one's a pretty tough one. Let's come back to this. H. Nothing happens when I push. Why don't you hit it? A little damage might make it more flexible. What the hell kind of logic is that? If I'm being locked means if being locked means it's working correctly, then it's not working correctly. It won't be locked. Nope. If we break it completely, then we are both. What an astute observation. Kate just wants to pull a Fonzie. And if you get that reference, you're either into old shit or you are very old. That is an old ass reference. I feel like that's a 70s thing. Back when there were shows about malt shops and such and such. Pull a Fonzie. Yeah. I did the night puzzle. I need this puzzle. I need the darts to get the darts. I need this and 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 ah. All right, the only thing I can think of to do is to come back to this table. Okay, archive. No. Memo. Loop 12. Let me try this again. E9 9682 9 fuck 114.9. Okay. Six, 8, 2. Come on. Very tough. Wait. Wait. What if I cross-referenced the board with something else? Okay. Archive. Billiards poster. I feel like we got multiple posters. Man, this game of billiards is really tripping me up. Poster. Isn't there colored, like a grayscaled version of all the balls? Wait. Life would be infinitely... Life would be infinitely happier if we could only be born at the age of 80 and gradually approach 18. Is that what they're trying to do here? In the grander scheme of things? This is what we have now. Is that some weird fucked up like experiment that they're trying to pull off here? The reason why we haven't looked at that in so long is because it's one of the very first clues, and I have purposely been skipping the first part of the flow for time's sake, because like once you deal that puzzle, you need it, never need it again. All right. If it, I have no idea what to do, so we're just gonna try doing this again. But this time we're gonna look for a different approach for us to take. Odd. Okay, so in addition to like the balls being circles, but the designs are different. Oh, this does show that. Okay. So C and F are straights. Are stripes. C and F. So orange C has to be 13. And then green, no, yellow F is another straight. So that would be a 9. Okay, so now I need rounds for all this. So if this one is 9, this one has to be a 1. Right, because there are stripes and solids. Aha, we've done it, lads. Okay, purple, I need 4. So the new number is 4, followed by a 1, followed by a 13, followed by... So this would be blue. I need to get rid of the 10. Followed by a 2. And green needs to be a 6. Yatta. 6, 9. We have our code. We have our numbers. Now I just need to re-input this shit back into what I need. Okay. So I need A to be a 4. So we're gonna make this a 4. Then I need to go whoop, to B. B is gonna be a 1. Then 1 is gonna go here. And I need C to be a 13. And then we take that 13 and go to D, which is here. And then D is a 2. So D is a 2. 2. And then 6, 9. There we go. We got our chart. All right, it's complicated as fuck, but I got it. I need a 4. And I need to go in this hole. Now I need a 1 to go into that hole. And now I need a 13 to go in that hole. And then it's just here, here, here. And my numbers are 2, 1, no wait, 2, 6, 9. 2, 6, Alright. Yatta! Alright, give me that money. It looks like something came out of the ball. Some retrieval saw. You'll see down there. What's this? Some sort of container, huh? There's something inside. There's something inside. Why don't you take it out? Sounds good. I'll just hang on to this then. Dart tips. Huh. Wait. Can we use them here? Dartboard. Wish we had some darts. We could get a game guy. So this is where I get my darts. Then where the fuck do I get my money? Oh yeah, you mentioned. Okay, so I have half a set of darts. All I have is this Allen. Oh, I'm a dummy. I should have looked at it closely. Alright, I've got this tool. It should fix the keyhole here. It took a bit of work, but yes. The tip does remarkably look serious. Alright, here we go. Give me money. Money! Yo, guys, we're rich. We're rich in casino money. Which after we find these on here, but they don't look right. Agreed. These markings are strange. I have a feeling they'll only work with on this right. Seems like. Anyway, we may as well take a few of them. Oh, were you planning to put a coin in there? Yeah, I figured put a coin in here. Maybe it'll start it up right. Okay, just drop the coin in. It's not wheel. It's so cute. That's so cute. Yes, Kay. Why the hell are you writing it? Look at me go! I can't watch this. There is no God. Hey, Sigma! Alice! He's waving at us now. Alice, what's going on? I'm scared. I'm not watching. This isn't happening. Everything is fine. Huh? What was that? It seems to have taken a picture. Hooray! So we all have learned Kay is a child at heart. Oh, that was delightful. Now where's that photograph? Ah, there we are. Excellent. I give this to you as a memento of our time together, Sigma. I don't really, just holding on to it makes me feel wrong. Now, that's hardly necessary. Ah, Zine, I always check the back of photos. Hold on. What if we did it again? Never thought I'd see that. It will stay with me until I die. Okay. Alright. Let's launch this coin. Okay, now to put the coin in here. The button lit up. I guess it's on now. Just a permanent photo. Z9D1. Alright, let's try Z9. There's a gold record sitting in the jukebox. Okay. And then D1. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. If you refuse me, honey, you'll lose me. Won't you telephone? Wait, God, that song. I know the lyrics. I don't sing it. I don't sing well enough. I feel like I've heard 2 different versions of that song, and like it always trips me up. But yeah. Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Fuck me, I can't remember the lyrics. Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. What? One fucking moment. One fucking moment. The song is incredibly short. Okay, chorus. Here we go. Right. Here we go. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. Send me a kiss by wire. Baby, my heart's on fire. Wait, no. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. Send me a kiss by wire. Baby, my heart's on fire. If you refuse me, honey, you'll lose me. Then you'll be left alone. No. So, baby, telephone and tell me I'm your own. Yeah. Sorry, I know this chorus from like an old like Looney Tunes cartoon about a certain frog. Okay, looks telephone. But yeah, that's just an old song that I learned from my mom, and like that one, and then I realized, oh, it's from that Looney Tunes thing, which I believe it's even older than that. Oh, did you hear something? Look, the light in the frame and change screen. Ah, so it is. That means it must have been unlocked. So what's this thing? It's a box with some darts in it. Score 91. A case for darts? Then there's 3 things in what that looks like. I don't know. It's just a giraffe and fletching, blah, blah, blah. Examine. Yes, I combine it with the photo. All right, there's only one thing left to do. Let's play some darts. Get a score with 91. So just keep in mind, however, the score for reaching the area must be of a specific relationship. Toss the dart into each value in each area to reach the correct point value. To throw a particular dart, drag the dart, then release the dart where you'd like it to land. Hold on. Looks like I won't be getting fired, just tossing them. Use your head for this one. Yeah, I know. I just want to look at one item. Well, now that you've taken it, not for holding darts, but maybe something marking it. You're right. Looks like here. One's red, one blue, one's green. It says score 91. I wonder what it means. Okay. Memo. All right. So red, blue, green. So we go red, then blue, then green. And now I have that. It's weird enough, they don't want you accessing this. So now I gotta figure out how to score 91 points in a dart game. Which I am not a dart person. So if we score dead center, we lose. Alright, I'm gonna need my memo. Okay. Is this a 6 or a 9? That's a 9. So we got 7, 9, we got a 20, we got an 11, we got a 13, we got a 17, 8 and a 6. And we have an 8 and a 6. All right. So why don't we make this 20? 20 times 3 equals 60. Then I just have to score 31 points remaining. Yeah. But how would I do that? How would I do that? As Draconic Dude, how would Draconic Dude do that? I don't fucking know, Draconic, you tell me. I'm trying other Draconic, but nothing's coming to the brain. Well, think faster. Everyone's watching. Yeah, I know everyone's watching, but like, shut the fuck up so I can think. Okay. All right. 6, 8. What is 8? No. Okay, 6 times 2 is 12. 12 plus 16 is not enough. Okay. 7. Okay. 31 minus 17 singled gives me 14. Oh. Yeah. 7, 14. So 14, 7, 20. That's my order. Wait, no. That's not it at all. I need this to be 17. Get fucker. I need this to be 17. So this is my winning combination. How do I go about placing them? This does not work because my smallest number has to be red, which is a 7. So I go 1, no, wait, what? Oh, this hurts my head. So I have a combination of numbers that would work. The problem is colors. Do the colors represent my total value? Or do they represent the numerical value? This is tricky and I do not know. How many okay. For scoring 91 points, how many possible combinations could there be? I imagine quite a few. God, what would be a decent way to approach this even? So, if my first shot is the red, That would mean... I don't know. I do not know. Six and 13 are the bit largest. I don't know what it's wanting from me. Like, I understand, but I'm not, like, sure how to come up with a possible route. Like, what would be a good approach for this? Okay, if our first shot is a 6, let's say this is... Let's say our first shot is 6. And then we took... No, let's go with our green has to be our last shot, so let's go for a big pointer. The biggest point values would be 17. 17 times 3. Okay. So 17. Can't draw. Can't write. I am making the motions, but it is not keeping up. Okay, so 3 times 7 is 21. Carry the 1. 1 times 3 is 3. So plus 2, that would be 51. Right? That is how math works, right? Alright. So we're at 51 points. 91 minus 51 would just mean I would need 40 points. A single blue 20, which is on the board, would work. Oh, this is making my head hurt. There's like... This is really making my head hurt. And I really want to go to bed, but I need to finish this stupid thing. I need help. Okay. Fuck it. Okay, let's see if we can make this work. Okay, so... the shot in the red, and then the shot in the blue, and then the shot in the green. So 17 is our 1 value. So this would be our... This would be our 3rd shot. Then we need our blue shot, which... Wait, what? No. Ah, God, no. So 20... This would be our 2nd. No. Oh, this makes my head hurt. It's like trying to do it one way, but then I try to do it another way, and then that makes my head hurt, like, so much. Yeah, you can't even follow their stupid example, which is all of this nonsense, but you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna try shit. Oh, right. Okay. 17, 7, 20. Yay! I don't like. There's numerous ways to possibly solve this, but I don't know what would be a good approach to even getting into the ballpark. I don't. Oh, I really don't want to be thinking about this right now. I need to score 91 points. I really would. But that's not right. Okay, let me think about this from a different fucking angle. Let's just erase all of our stupid hard work. Let's just erase this. Get rid of it. We don't need it anymore because it's useless to me. We're erasing our work, which I feel like is a mistake. Okay, so we start with a red. Where are our biggest reds? Oh, that's evil. The biggest red also has the smallest multiplier. And our smallest reds are also in the biggest multiplier. Fuck me. But anyway. Do you think they're numerical values or just simple fucking orders in which you have to shoot for? Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna write down every possible red multiplier. Red value. Alright. 21. Times 6 times 3. Oh, 6 times 3. Yeah, sorry, 18. It's not value minus 3. Yeah. Alright, 13, 9, and then 22, and what is this? 17 times 2. Okay, this could be a 34. All right, we got it. Now I just gotta do this for all the other ones. All right, 20 or 40. I kind of hate this. What if this is not a restriction, but a clue? Like, hey, go red, then blue, then green, buddy pal. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's a clue, not a restriction. let's try thinking of it as that. Okay, so if red is our smallest value and it's on the outside of the wheel, that means I can only go 6 or 13. Simple enough. Blue. We only have 3 possible combinations for the blue path. That would be 14. God damn it, Chris. Do fuck. God damn it, Draconic. Just do basic math. Come on. That would be 12. And then this is 8, which I believe is 16. Okay. A lot of numbers, not a lot of options that would get me where I need to go, but hey. They're all around the same location, so I think like experimenting with others, like, so we'll go with this one and this one, and then just go for whatever leftover value I need left. I think that's the ticket. Okay, and then in the very center there are only 3 green options, which would be actually this is wrong because the number is written funny. This should be an 18 because that's not a 6, that's a 9. Okay, going for green now. Green, oh god, what was it, 34 I think? I think 17 times 3 is 34. Alright. 9 times 3 is 21. I mean 8 times 3. Oh, what is 8 times 3? 24? Okay. Let's just see what happens when I grab the biggest values. Okay, so 34. All right. 91 minus 34. Ah, fuck. Thank you, Nonary Games for doing all this math. 91 minus 34. All right. Well, take 1 out of that. That would become an 8. That becomes an 11. 11 minus 4 is... Oh, 10 minus 5 is 5, and then... No, wait. 10 minus 3, yeah. That would be a 7. 8 minus 3, that would be... God, everyone gets to learn how bad at math I am. Okay. So now we just need 57 points. Whoopee! None of this matters because it doesn't fucking work! So for green, none of these values, even when doubled, add up to 57. That means this math doesn't work. Ah! So my logic is flawed. I don't know. I get the rules. I just don't understand how you're supposed to make an approach out of the many fucking combinations. I don't know if this is greater than and less than, or is it just trying to be sequential? I don't know. And I hate it. I hate it. I fucking hate this. I feel like maybe I'm overthinking it. Or maybe... What if I just Googled it? What if I just Googled it like a fucking cheater? What if it's from the outside in? What if it's from this and that? What if it's that? I need food. I need noms. No. Okay, I've already eaten all that. Our target is 91. What do I do with this stupid fucking board? You know what? I'm gonna take a break. Maybe I'll be Googling the answers, maybe I won't. But I don't know the approach. I don't know how to formulate an approach to this besides trying things randomly. Like, I could try things mathematically randomly, or I could try things like fucking whatever. But yeah, I don't know how like a normal human being is supposed to approach this. And I'm just kinda dumb. So let's go to break while I get me some water. And I maybe Google the answers. Who knows? Probably. Okay, I'm an idiot because I didn't consider I just made an assumption that I had to go like this into the dartboard. No, I could do like this and that, or I could be like pow pow, or like just, I don't have to use the one slot. I learned that I don't have to use the one slot. Okay. Yeah, neither of the solutions require you to use the one slot. So knowing that, okay, I figured out what this means. I have the answers, but I'm not going to use them. Essentially, what this means is I just briefly looked at the answers to see what they would be. I'm not going to use them. But to confirm how shit works. So, this whole rigmarole, it's talking about like, oh, not your multiplier total or anything. It's just talking about like where on the board you hit with. It's talking like you have to go from 20 to 17 to 13. That's all it's saying. It's not. It doesn't mean like just your green value is gonna be like this. Okay. So now that I know what I know, we're going with this. Okay. Let's start with 20 green. 20 green gives me I don't fucking know. I don't know what it gives me. Right. It's the multiplier of 2, so that means 40. Leaving me 51 points left to get. I'm just double checking. Yeah, the numbers are repeating. Okay. What's a... Okay. Okay, so my lowest numbers are gonna be like 6 and 7. 6 and 7 are my lowest numbers, which are in the reds. I can get like a huge bonus multiplier. Let me try red 7. Red 7 would be 21. Times 7. 6 times... God. This is not the best. Okay, what would be 6 times 3? 6 times 3, that's 18, right? Is it? 6. God, I can't. I'm starting to doubt my own mathematics. Fuck. All right, basic math skills. Come on, Drag, you can do it. All right, blue. What the hell would I do for a blue? Let's try 13, 11. Oh, 13 and 11 have green, also 20. But, like, we can't actually use 20 blue again? Okay, so here's the thing. The reason why we can't use 20 blues is because blue always has to be smaller than something. 20 is the biggest fucking value, so that would not work. So the only 20 we can use is green. And I'm just gonna cross this out. So we can only use a green 20. Oh, we can use this for other ways. So I believe 6 here is the smallest factor. So we can't use the 6 always has to be smaller than 2 other things. So it most certainly can't be green. It can never be green. So that means I can get your fucking butt back here. I'm pissed at you. So we can never use this tile. Okay, we're making some progress. 11 blue. That's an easy one to do in my head. That's 30. No. But no. Let's do 17 green. 17 green is a ×3 factor, which would be, I want to say 34? 34? Yeah. 20. 17. That looks like an 11. 1, 7, equals 34. Okay. So those are like our biggest 2 numbers. And their green values. Okay, let's just, you know what? I'm just gonna give myself some free space. We're just gonna cut this. We're gonna cut this. We're gonna cut this, cut this, cut this. Just cut this whole outside ring. I don't want to look at it. I don't even want to think of its possibilities. Because that's just gonna give me a very low return on value. I'm draconic, and I'm thinking a lot, doing math in my head. Got this. Song is a jam. Alright, what's 11 blue? 11 blue would be 33, yeah? 33, 40. That would give me. Wait. Hold on. Do I have it? Oh, wait, no, I don't have it. I don't have it. Okay. Fucking right, you piece of shit. Stop if you want. It'll be 11, 3, 10 minus 2, which is 8. Do I have an 18? Yeah, okay, we got one. Yeah, that would work. Okay. All right. Let me just try this. I can't. It was this one. Nah, wait, I screwed up. Oh, right, that's the 9. There we go, that's what I needed. Ah, yeah. 11 here. Right, and then the 22. Nope, I'm dumb. That's what I needed. And then... Hey! We got one! Fuck me. Good work. It looks like you got it. Well done, Saber. Thanks. That's a screen change. Yeah, I'm just gonna go right down this password. I hate it. Ah, God. Yeah. That just took so much out of me. I'm just gonna Google the bonus answer. I'm just Googling the bonus answer. Okay, so the bonus answer is this. 1133. Blue. And then the last one is an 8 times 3 green. Whoa, ain't that fun? I'm done with this puzzle. Alright, where's that stupid thing? I want to get out of here. It's here. Archive. Safe rec room. Okay, star. Got it. Give me your stupid password. Oh, piece of cake. Oh no, it was not a piece of cake! Fucking K, it was actually quite difficult. So much to the point that my brain fried out and I ended up Googling. Around town, makes sense. Like, even when I knew how the answer was supposed to work, I didn't even understand that. Like, it's still... Like, I understand it in the end, but like, even when I knew how the answer was supposed to work, it still felt like a... bullshit. Man, just let me go. I just want to go home. I want to call it a night. Oh man. Fuck that puzzle. What are we waiting for then? We're waiting for this archive. Work room. Sun, moon. Got it. Woo! I think that is like maybe the first or second puzzle in which I just admitted defeat on. You have found the gold secret. To view it, visit the secret tab. And now to fucking leave. This is the lock for the exit. You know, I think this is how I imagine. Wait, no, never mind. I was about to say, like, what if it worked like this? But no, it literally has to rotate you. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna kiss this weird ass room. I actually had a rather nice time. Whatever. I forgot any of this ever happened. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. We found it. Yay. Memento Mori. What is this place? A warehouse?
Hey, look over there.
Yeah.
Shall we have a look then?
Oh, I'm well aware. Where are we on the fucking flowchart? Alright, I'm gonna get us to here. And then next time we'll make our decisions. That's it. That's where I'm going. Alright, are these chromatic doors too? I'm gonna get us to the next decision. That is my plan. Well, this one's locked.
This one won't open either.
Mm-hmm. No luck here.
It looks like they have the same locking mechanism as the other chromatic doors.
So these will be the next doors to open. We should let the others know. Alice and I turned back to go save Kay. What? Something wrong?
I just feel as if I've seen this warehouse before.
Oh. Wait, you've been here before?
I don't know. Perhaps I haven't been here. Only somewhere very similar.
Oh?
You mean the Floor A warehouse?
Perhaps.
An ambidex gate has been...
Let me check something here. Where is he? Text. Warehouse felt familiar. I'm gonna add that now. Warehouse felt familiar. And then we're gonna change that to 28. Say. Alright, we got it. Oh, let's move on. What?
45 minutes remain until ambidex
Game polling closes. What?
Someone else must have opened one of the AB gates.
I wonder who that could have been.
Before we got back?
I imagine they don't care what happens to the rest of us. That would be
Fair.
the most logical explanation.
True.
In any event, we should return quickly.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's get going, guys. Also, I should probably make a save. Okay, here we are. We're going through here. My brain did not want to function tonight. It's just like, if I have an approach, I can work through it. But if it just feels like I'm not exactly... If it feels like I'm still taking random guesses before just a multitude of options, then, like, it doesn't feel... Like, then I just start feeling overwhelmed very easily. I try finding ways to narrow it down, but I'm just, nope. I have better things to do with my life than figuring out this one puzzle. Oh.
Sigma?
Where's Tenmyoji's team? Are they not back yet?
We were the first.
Then wait a little longer before you open the AB gate.
It wasn't us. I tried to stop him, but...
Male character who was previously with these two people who's kind of a dick? I wonder who that could be.
Come on, it's not like when we open the door really affects the matches, right? It's cool.
No, it's not cool.
Your team returned quite early, Dio. Did your investigation go smoothly?
I guess.
Which room did you guys go to?
The treatment center.
Treatment center? How's that different from the infirmary?
There were these pod things. Look, just go see for yourself, all right? I don't feel like explaining it.
You took something from the treatment center, didn't you?
Huh?
Wait. Dio grabbed something from the treatment center. What is in the treatment center? Is it the one time, like... Is it the one-time anti-muscle relaxant drug?
What are you talking about?
You did. I saw it too. After we opened the safe, you grabbed something out of it and put it in your pocket. Show us what you took.
Get away from me.
Get him! Get his ass! Clover shoved her hand into Dio's pocket and began to dig around.
Should be in this one.
Let go.
Before Dio could push her away, Clover found what she was looking for.
I knew
it! An injection gun labeled with a vial of neostigmine? I was right, it is! My memory's keeping up, at least. Oh, what's the stuff?
But I feel like I've heard that name before somewhere.
Give it back. I found it, so it's mine.
Tough shit, Dio. I don't like you. Simple enough.
Hey!
With a depressing lunge, Dio managed to grab the gun back from Clover. Before she had a chance to protest, Dio's fault. You can kill him. Just go for it. Just go for it. Rip his little throat out. Oh, you know why this is an extra dick move? The last party members to come here had to carry someone.
Have any of you seen Quark?
Quark's gone missing again? Wait, hold up. Theory time. Could Quark be... Nah. Nah, never mind.
Anyone,
have you?
Please.
Quark? Did something happen to him?
We found a pantry on the other side of the red door, but after we left, he just disappeared.
Huh.
We've looked everywhere, but we can't find him.
You think he's lost?
Don't you think you're being a little optimistic there?
Dio, nobody likes you. Shut the fuck up. Just stop.
Come on.
What?
That little jerk's probably dead by now.
Can we just duct tape Dio, throw him in a locker? Like, seriously. Ugh.
We've already found one corpse, right?
What the hell is wrong with you?
Yeah, get him, Tenmyoji.
How could you? Why would you say such a horrible thing?
Whoa, simmer down there. Just saying it's a possibility.
Well, even if it is, we should be looking for him. As we began to file out, I saw Alice staring intently into the corner of the warehouse. Seems strange, but looking for Quark was my priority. Okay, corner of the warehouse. That would be the number 9 door. Why would Alice be looking at the number 9 door if she's been betrayed this round? Think about it. Alice is at 1 BP. Wait, does she think Quark is going out the number 9 door? That would be impossible. I turned and headed towards the magenta door. Lounge. No Quark here. Quark, are you in here? Guess not. Damn, let's try floor B then. Tamioji's team took the red door. They probably already searched that area pretty thoroughly. Maybe I'll try the blue door. That makes sense. God, I'm just wondering if like Tamioji's just doing all of this just so he can prove a point at like some manner. Quark, where are you? It's not here either. Where the hell did he go?
Ah, Sigma.
Yeah?
Any luck?
Nothing. I can't find him anywhere.
I see.
What about you? Never mind. If you'd found him, you'd have said
Indeed.
something already.
I went to the treatment center, as well as the floor B warehouse, but he was not there.
Oh well. Let's head back to the floor 8 warehouse.
Good idea. Perhaps the others have had more luck.
True.
Well, did you find him?
Sorry, we couldn't find him anywhere.
I see.
Where does Quark hide? Like where? Where could Quark be hiding? We haven't found Quark's corpse. I still don't know why Luna was dead when Alice died. Like where the fuck
Are the three of you the only others to have returned?
Yeah, we're it.
I'm guessing you guys didn't have any luck either.
Yeah. No clues or anything.
Uh,
I don't get it. With this many people looking, it seems like we'd be able to find him pretty fast.
Yeah.
Quark is only a child. It's possible he's become trapped in a small enclosed space.
Well, we wouldn't we be, well, sorry. Well, wouldn't we at least be able to hear him calling for help?
Yeah, you're right.
Unless he got into a close confined space and got knocked out.
Quark.
Temioji's shoulders slumped. He looked old, much older than he had when we met. I could see tears glistening at the corners of his eyes. For just a moment, I saw in them all his pain, fear, despair, and it felt like someone had to put my heart in a vice. Sorry. When Dio appeared and the mood suddenly changed. Yeah, let's kick his ass! Who's with me? Who's with me for a little Dio ass kicking?
Hey, you guys, come here.
What?
What are you standing around for? They're in the crew quarters.
Crew quarters?
Just
What?
come on.
They are? He didn't say Quark is. He said they are. And the crew quarters is where Alice and Luna... So what the fuck is going on? Yeah, Quark's disappearance... It's always... You never can figure out where he goes. What? Okay, so maybe we'll get some answers this time? How?
Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off.
So that's one way. There was a roaring in my ears, breathing heartbeat, but my footsteps sounded muffled, as if I was hearing them through layers of cotton. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Alice, we already know what the fuck happened with Alice. She stabbed herself in the heart. Clearly, Radical 6. It's clear as day. Luna, however, is not so clear. And I'm thinking, what if she... I know in the past they checked the body, but I'm wondering if in this timeline, there's the injection gun. There was an injection gun. What if Luna faked her heart stopping, you know? Although that would be very tricky. Okay, so like, here's why I think like faking your own heartbeat, faking your own heart stopping is very dangerous and risky. First, like most venoms, poisons, and stuff, that usually works by going through the bloodstream. That's usually an effect of like a change in ingredients flowing throughout the body. And so like, oh, you apply something to the heart that just makes it stop. The whole system shuts down. And so whatever's causing the heart to stop stays in the heart. Nothing in the body is cycling at that point. Nothing in the body is making stuff flow. Meaning, if something is in your heart, it's staying in your heart until an outside force can administer something. If that is... I don't know if that's sound logic, but that's the way it makes sense to me. So, like, maybe Luna's just trying to use... Because, like, usually, like, when you stop someone's heart, you have to either A, restart, or B, apply a counteragent, right? But then again, this is all movie logic and yada yada this and yada yada that, so, forget it. Let's just see what they say. Also, that's not a scalpel. That's a full-on combat knife. That's not a scalpel, that's a combat knife. What the fuck? I pressed my hand shakily to Alice's neck. Her skin was still warm, but the only pulse I felt was my own. Also, I want to point out, Dio found them. Dio was the one to report this. And yes, I'd be more than happy to blame Dio for this. Just blame Dio. Hashtag just blame Dio. Maybe the scalpel needed an ergonomic grip. Maybe. I felt my own. Looking down, it was clear why. Something had been driven into her chest so far that only the hilt was visible. And the entire front of her body was covered in blood. In the blood. No one could survive something like that. Luna, get off the floor! Luna, no sleeping! Luna, wake the fuck up. I forced myself to swallow. Also, this is... Oh, wait, no. Never mind. I was about to say, like, this is happening earlier on in the minute clock. Maybe they'll actually investigate and look around. I highly doubt that, but we'll see. I forced myself to swallow the stinging lump in my... Wait. Right before this, Sigma made the comment of Alice was staring at the number 9 door. So far, what we know about whatever's in here, whatever Radical 6 is, it does induce a desire to get out, needing to either get it out physically or something else. Maybe that was just an early sign, and then Alice realized she couldn't get out, and so she went and came here? Maybe? I don't know. I forced myself to swallow the stinging lump in my throat and turned towards Luna. Unlike Alice, at first... Oh, you know what I just thought about? Sorry, I know my ADHD brain is going full throttle tonight, but I wonder if there's any murder mystery VR chat levels. Like, you get to walk around a crime scene and see if anyone, and try to solve the case or something like that. I don't know. But now I kind of want to play Shadows of Doubt. So if you don't know what Shadows of Doubt is... Oh wait, that's Discord. I need Steam. This is what I want. Let me show Shadows. I believe I've mentioned this before. Here we go. Shadows of Doubt. So what Shadows of Doubt is like a really cool, like, it's a randomized detective sim. So it randomly generates cases for you to try to solve as you sort of like go around in this randomly generated city. And it's a really cool, fun little game that really feels like you're doing the detective work yourself instead of being led by the narrative to follow these certain sorts of paths. It's a really cool game. I highly recommend it. But yeah, I right now I just have like a real urge to play those. But yeah, man, I think it might be fun. Like, I just want to like solve cases right now. I know. I'm being fucking weird right now, but fuck it. Alright, I forced myself to swallow the stinging lump in my throat. I turned towards Luna. Unlike Alice, at first glance, she seemed unharmed. I reached out for her neck to check for a pulse. However, I saw a red mark near her jawline. Nearby on the floor sat an injection gun. I already knew that I wouldn't find, but I pressed my finger to her neck and waited. Nothing. Hey, what's in the injection gun? You gonna investigate that?
My God.
No, they're dead.
What on earth happened here?
God, Sigma, you went to a medical school. You didn't think to check the gun? You didn't think to check the injection gun to see what it was? Gosh, Sigma. What on earth happened here?
That bastard killed them.
Probably you. You were the first one on the scene. I am so mean to Dio, but like literally he's a villain. He's literally a villain.
Whoever it was that killed the old lady in the AB room.
Like, I feel more conflicted about how I feel about Alice far more than I do about Dio. You saying this mystery person killed Luna and Alice?
Maybe only one of them was supposed to be killed, but the murderer had to kill the other to keep them quiet.
Maybe.
Or perhaps they killed one another. Luna stabbed Alice in the chest, after which Alice attacked her with the injection gun.
Maybe. Why don't we... wait, we don't have a CSI lab. I was gonna say, why don't we dust them for prints?
That's pretty far-fetched. Look at Alice's clothes. No sign of a struggle. I don't think they fought.
Then were they killed somewhere else and then brought here?
No. If that were the case, there would be much less blood.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
Whatever the case, we have too few clues to figure it out right now. We'd all separated to look for Quark. Any one of us could have done it.
You mean the killer is one of us?
Do you think there's someone else in here?
Yeah.
Do you
Well,
think that Zero Senior killed these two, as well as the old woman?
it's a possibility.
Oh, give me a break. How can you just sit around here talking?
Because, Dio, we don't just go around doing dickbag things. We like to think about our approaches to things.
No point in making a fuss.
God, I'm so mean. I'm very mean to Dio.
Are you fucking kidding me? One of us is a killer.
Yeah, and pointing fingers ain't gonna do jack shit. It's just gonna make people more paranoid, in which the paranoia will add their own murders.
I can't think of a better reason to make a fuss.
Honestly, the best thing you can do as a killer is just add paranoia. Add to the paranoia and have a solid alibi. From there on, things become much easier to manage, as people ultimately take each other out. And that's not because I'm a psychopath or anything. That's just because I found it very effective strategy in Among Us. That's all. Yeah, I'm not a psychopath. What are you talking about? One of us is a killer. I can't think of a better reason to make a fuss.
You do realize you're the most likely suspect, don't you?
Excuse me?
You wait until the rest of us have gathered in the warehouse. Then you kill Alice and Luna. You pretended to
Fair
be
enough.
the first to find them and...
Solid case, it's him. Let's get rid of him.
Are you saying I did this?
I'm just saying it's a possibility.
Yeah. See, like, this is how you do it. When Dio does it, he's like, he had so much more vindictiveness to it. He had so much more emotion behind it. He just, he does it like he's saying it like a fact. Like he's accusing someone. And then he'll just be like, backpedal. And it's be like, yo, I'm just stating it's a possibility. But with Fee, it's a much more calm approach, and it feels much more natural when she says, I'm just saying it's a possibility.
You don't need to get so worked up about it.
Yeah, Dio, what are you getting so worked up about?
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game
Man, if
polling
it's Dio, he has a shit poker face.
All players, please enter your
Good
votes.
votes.
If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
So if you don't vote, your choice is to set to ally. Getting too cold in here. I guess that means Luna's vote will be ally
Yes,
for this
it
round.
does. Perhaps that outcome is what the killer was after.
Maybe. They killed Alice and Luna for that? Okay, so I don't think that's the case. I think this was much more for something outside of the game. Unless, like, the circumstances of the game were the exact same situation earlier, then I highly don't do that. I highly doubt that. But let me think. Luna and Fee were teamed up against were in a group with Dio, correct? Yes, because when we walked in, they were the first two we saw. No, or was it Fee and Clover? No, it was Fee and Clover because Luna went with Tenmyoji. Okay, so Luna was up against Tenmyoji and Quark. Luna was up against Tenmyoji and Quark. No, sorry. Quark was up against Luna and Tenmyoji. Okay, so if Quark was the killer, then... if Quark is the killer, and he kills Luna, because even though we know that Luna doesn't have the balls to betray, or doesn't have the nature to betray. Let's say it like that. That's much better. Quark is would be much more confident in Tenmyoji picking Ally, making it so where he could betray Tenmyoji, and he would be at 9 points, and then he could get out. But I don't think a sound-minded Quark would do this. I think a Quark infected might do this, but I highly doubt it all the same, because Radical 6, it does drive you to the point of insanity, to the point where you systematically stab yourself in the heart, and it's always the same way each time. But I don't know. I don't know enough about how Radical 6 works and what its effects are exactly. I know it alters one's perception of the flow of time in an environment, but still. Okay, so Kay and Alice are with our group, so let's eradicate them. Dio. Wait. Kay, Alice was with us. So if someone killed... No, wait, we know for a fact Alice wasn't killed. We know because we know Alice was Radical 6th. So thinking that it might have been Kay... I don't think so. Kay doesn't really have a strong relationship with us, so I don't think he could figure us out quite super easily. And then the last one is just Dio, Clover, and Fee, and none of those people are dead, so it doesn't really matter what's going on with that trio. Who would Luna's opponent be?
Myself.
Yeah.
One person is missing and the others bought the farm. I'd say this old fart's the most suspicious one here.
You want to say that to my face?
Yeah. You killed her so you could get a few more points in the AB game.
Are you an idiot? How do you explain Alice? She's playing against Kay, not me.
Not quite.
No?
Even without his partner Alice, Sigma will still be able to cast a vote as he wishes.
True, he raises a point.
Then maybe that's why Luna died. Maybe they meant to kill Sigma, but something went wrong and they...
True. I suppose that is a possibility. But we are engaging in pure speculation here.
There's little to no evidence to support any of this. He said evidence, it has to be 7. He has to be 7. I'm just telling you. It's pure evidence. Kidding. Well, she should probably head back to the warehouse.
With us, then.
Why? Do they really matter anymore?
Without their bracelets, some of us would be unable to open the secondary chromatic doors.
It's true.
You're pretty calm, pal. Too calm.
And you're pretty much an asshole. Too asshole.
You did it, didn't you?
It was probably Dio. Dio is already casting blade.
Sterling deduction. I await your further insight. He wears a mask, therefore he is guilty, perhaps?
What did you just say? Are you fucking with me?
Apparently you are fucking with him. Oh, no, God. Is there really any point arguing about this?
We aren't getting any younger here.
Yeah.
I apologize. We should return to the warehouse.
I apologize.
Alice.
Come on, Culver. We gotta go.
I'm not going anywhere.
Right.
You can't just leave her here.
Culver?
If you don't vote, Dio might get out.
Huh?
He's got 6 BP right now.
True.
If you don't vote, you will automatically ally, and I bet my left arm he'll pick betray. That'd be 3 points, which will put him at 9. Once he's got that, There's nothing stopping him from opening the number 9 door.
Yeah, Clover, we
I'll
do
try
need
and
him.
pick Ally, of course. But Dio's not an idiot. He'll try and stop me or get in my way somehow.
True.
Dio will have 9 points?
What are you gonna do, Clover? If you stay here, you might be letting Alice's killer get away.
Fine.
So in this timeline, that works out very well. Because like in the other alternative timeline, we have to give Clover evidence saying that nobody killed Alice. And that's with like by pointing out the whole Radical 6 stuff.
I'll do it. There's no way I'm going to let him get 9 points.
Good. Let's go.
Yeah, spite! A powerful motivator! God, I know people who became VTubers out of spite.
5 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Alright. I took a deep breath and unlocked the AV room. No matter how hard I looked for answers, all I found were more questions. Who had killed Alice and Luna? Where was Quark? And I wasn't in any kind of mood to play along with Zero's ridiculous game, but at this point, I didn't really have a choice. I heaved a silent sigh and started towards the entrance of my AB room.
Sigma, what would you say to voting Ally? I would reciprocate, of course.
Sorry, Kay, but I know you're willing to betray. No thanks, Kay. I think we're gonna pick betray, just to be safe.
You have 5 BP. If we both ally, then you will gain 2 points, leaving you with 7 in total. Should you also cooperate mutually in the following round, you would gain another 2 points, bringing you to 9.
That's true.
Conversely, if you were to choose to betray me during this round, you would gain 3 points, for a total of 8.
So the number of rounds doesn't change, he's saying.
In other words, you will be unable to reach 9 BP until the round following this one. That being the case, choosing Ally is the most logical choice.
However, here's something Kay is not mentioning. In the last round, Kay and Clover and Alice were in the pool. Sorry, I say pool, in the chambers. Kay convinced Clover to pick betray. Meaning Kay is at 6 BP. So, Kay, although for us it doesn't really matter either way, we're still gonna have to play another round. For Kay, however, he could get out. He could leave. And so I think it's best if we pick betray. True, but how many points do you have? As I recall, you and Clover chose betray in the first 8. Yeah, he's essentially saying this. That means you should have 6 BP now. If you betray me, got another 3, you could get all the way to the to 9 this round.
Ah, yes, that is true. However, escaping as soon as possible is not my goal.
But you picked betray in your first round, didn't you?
That was in the interest of my own safety. As I only had 3 points at the time, the prospect of losing 2 of them was very unsettling.
Kay's goal is not to escape. Why would someone not want to leave? Someone who already has another way out? Someone who wants people to stay around here even longer? Who's to say?
Now that I have 6 BP, I have some room for error.
Yeah? Why wouldn't you want to get out of here as soon as possible?
Of course I would like to, but attempting to do so would be unwise.
Why is that?
Isn't it obvious? If I escape on my own, everyone else will be trapped here forever.
Mm-hmm. Huh? What are you talking about?
Have you forgotten what Zero told us?
The number 9 door only opens once!
Yep.
Once that happens, it's all over. It'll close for good after 9 seconds, so if you're not careful, you could get stuck.
I trust you remember now?
Yep. So someone opens it
Precisely.
and escapes.
Did you not realize? Perhaps I shouldn't have said anything.
Hey, don't tell me you're planning to just leave us all here in the lurch and take off by
I would
yourself.
never do that. Consider the following.
Yeah.
If I did manage to get to 9 points before anyone else, do you think the rest of our companions
Companions
would
will allow me to leave. Yeah! I mean, we might know something about that. Like, there might be a few routes with us not getting out. Just a few.
Especially knowing that if they did, they would remain here for the rest of their lives.
Yeah. Well, no, of course,
You
we'd
see?
stop you.
Working toward leaving as a group is the most logical choice for me.
Mm-hmm. Here's a funny little hand.
Remains until
Like a funny little
Amberdex
palm.
polling closes.
Our time is nearly up.
Alright.
I trust you will choose wisely.
Yeah, of course. You too. So here's what I'm going to do. In the past, I said I'm actually going to cast a vote, and then I am going to cast a vote this stream. But we won't see the results of it until next stream, I think. But we'll continue a little further. Just to set up the suspense. Alright, 30 seconds until the... Alright, Kay had made a compelling argument, but I still had to make my choice. Would he really choose to ally? If I chose ally and he chose betray, he'd have 9 points and I'd have 2. Still, even if he did have 9 points, he might not try to escape right away. The question was, how much could I trust him? How much could I give a man whose face I'd never seen?
10 seconds remain until Amberdex game polling closes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So, I know I don't have any reason to trust this encased man. And he may very much well just go, oh, I'll just leave now, but don't worry, I'll go get help. I'm still acting in the interest of the group. So I'm just gonna pick betray. We're not letting him leave. Card whiz. Will friendship save the day? Not this week. Vote has been recorded. Please wait.
Round 2 of the Amberdex game has been completed.
But yeah, we're gonna save it here. We're gonna and we're gonna check the flow. But yeah, this is where we're at. There's actually quite a bit. It's actually a little bit longer on this route, which is interesting. But yeah. Yeah. All right. So that'll be it for tonight. Making real good progress, right? All right, let me go over to just chatting real quick. And we'll just hang out and chat for a little bit. Let me see. we got some people here. We can definitely do a raid. But yeah, anyways, I don't have a schedule ready. I'm still thinking I need to get back with one person. They're looking at their schedule, and I might be doing an additional thing, but I do. Yeah, no problem. No problem. All right, let me boot this up. Okay, I will look at that in a second. So, oops, sorry about that. Let me grab a quick link here. There we go. Come on, take me to my Discord. All right, so as for tomorrow, I'm going to be doing a collab stream with Lord. We're going to be exploring VCAT together. If you don't know what VCAT is, it's essentially a virtual market held within VR chat. Lots of cool stuff to see and find. That's just the quick elevator pitch of that, and it should be definitely fun. I'm gonna keep an eye on the Discord because this week I'm gonna try to host another movie gang event. So if you want to watch, I think what we might end up doing, we might be start watching Cowboy Bebop in the Discord, and just do that for a little bit. And yeah, and then of course, yeah, there will be Lancer probably. Lancer's still looking pretty norm. And then Wednesday, however, I don't know exactly what I'm planning on doing. I don't know yet. I might be doing an art stream again, but it may be solo, it may be not. I just don't know. Not what. I'll just message that person and see how their schedule shaked out. Anyways, let us go find us a raid, and then you know what? On Saturday, yep, I can do simple stuff in my head, and then on Saturday we'll be coming back here. We'll be coming right back here, doing more VLR. Okay, I'm taking a quick gander. Ooh, they're doing kaiju stuff. More Final Fantasy Tactics. Oh shit, dog. Never mind. We've got ourselves an answer. /raid. Somebody is having a 2-year anniversary. R-I-C-K. Bush. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and raid into Ricky Bus.
Actually, that's who we...
They're having a 2-year anniversary stream, so why don't we go show them some love? But yeah, thank you all for hanging out. This was fun as always, and yeah, take care, everyone. Get plenty of rest tonight. Have a gal one, indeed. Great job. Couldn't have said it better myself. All right, catch you later.